Hey guys, what's up? TheMadUzuki here, and I'm gonna do some more recording and upload this because I have a long day of work, so this one's gonna be earlier than usual instead of coming home and uploading at like midnight, which is something that I tend to do. Anyway, this game's gonna be UU, and we're gonna jump right into it. He's gonna lead with Smurgle. I'm going to lead with Flygon. I know I'm faster, and I just want to get damage off on this guy with Dragon Claw because he's probably the whole, Shell Smash Baton Pass set. And I figure that I can go into Hitmonchan after I get some damage off and kill him off with the Mach Punch before he gets a chance to really do anything, which works out really well. And I'm not worried about my sleeping Flygon because Umbreon has Heal Bell. Ah, got a yawn. Anyway, I bring in Umbreon expecting to like Heal Bell and do all that good stuff, but turns out his Azelf is Choice Spect, I do believe, and he's firing off Hidden Power Fighting, which is not good for Umbreon because Umbreon's taking that like a little bitch. But I do have Yanmega, and and I actually thought a while about which battles I wanted to record, and I went with the two you're going to be seeing, and you'll figure out why. But he brings in Darmanitan as I Air Slash, which does, 75% of the damage, and then I Protect just to make sure on the next turn I outspeed it. And then he brings in Tornadus, which I'm a little bit afraid of, and I don't really want to lose my Yanmega because he pretty much handles everybody on his team. I'm going to sacrifice Umbreon, and then I'm going to bring in Blastoise and fire off a Scald. I was kind of hoping for the burn, not that it would really matter, but the residual damage would have been nice. And then, just to kind of figure out what he's doing, I go for the Toxic as he goes into Roserade, which I guess should have been pretty obvious. But I do a really stupid thing here. I was expecting to be faster, so I went for a bulk up, and I was like, oh crap, I'm actually slower, which is bad, so I'm just gonna Mach Punch at this point and hope for kind of the best. Hitmonchan really didn't work out for me this battle, which is unfortunate. But I'm going to be able to go into Yanmega again and get an Air Slash off as he switches into Cobalion. Maybe he was expecting a Bug Buzz or something else, but I knew that Air Slash hit all of his dudes for neutral damage, so it made more sense to go for that. And then I'm gonna kill off his Azelf with Bug Buzz because Life Orb Bug Buzz from a Max Spec Attack Yanmega. It's pretty scary stuff. And then he's gonna bring his Tornadus in and die, and then he's gonna bring in his Roserade to die. And I don't play much UU or anything other than NU, but this was a fun game, and it kind of synergizes well with the next game I'm about to show you. So I'll be back in just a second. Alright, second battle. Like I said, it synergizes well because I'm using Yanma in this one, not Yanmega from UU, but Yanma. It's little baby evolution. That was really cool and a pain in the ass to get in Gold and Silver. And I've always loved Yanma. And I'm going to leave with Gigalith. He's going to leave with Miltank. He's going to fire off an Earthquake, which I take not so great, but, I'm also weak to it, so that's a thing. But I know I can take a second one, so I decided to stay in, go for the Explosion, get Miltank out of the way, because Miltank can be a real pain in my ass. So Galrook is going to come in, and I had a feeling for some reason. I felt like that's what he was going to do. That's why I went into Superior. And he's going to Protect. I don't know why he has Protect on Galrook. That doesn't really make sense, but I am going to get a Leech Seed off, which isn't terrible. But my Superior is confused because of the Dynamic Punch, but I decided to stay in and sub. And here it kind of works against me because I get hit in confusion when I try to leech seed on the Braviary. I think I was trying to leech seed. That would make sense. Um, then he's gonna break my sub with a return. Then you turn out. I was kind of hoping he would be scarfed, but it is what it is. Anyway, when I switch out into Alamolama and he brings in Credilli, I decide to go for the Toxic because that made the most sense to me. And I should have known that this thing had Storm Drain because I used to run a team with Storm Drain Curse Credilli, and and it didn't work out for me because now his special attack is up as well. But I figure he's gonna go for another curse just because that's what they do. They start setting up, and no one ever really seems to stop. So I'm gonna bring in Yanma and go for the Bug Buzz and kill him off, which works out well for me. He's gonna bring in Electros. I looking at his team composition, I really had the feeling that this guy was going to be choiced. So, big yawn. I'm sorry. I just woke up. I'm recording these things first thing in the morning, which is also probably why my voice sounds terrible. Anyway, um, yeah, I was figuring that he was choiced based off his team composition, so I went out into Raichu after protecting with Yanma, and he wasn't choiced because he acid sprayed me, but I managed to kill a few things with the Thunderbolt. Actually, I didn't really manage to kill anything with the Thunderbolt, but I did manage to get some damage off on Sock, which means that Yanma can finish it off, and he's gonna bring in Electros at this point, which I can finish off with Bug Buzz. I get a crit, which didn't really matter. And his last guy is Braviary. And I really wish that this Air Slash would have killed, but Braviary is bulkier than most flying types, I guess, which works out for him. But I'm just gonna bring in Dodrio and clean things up with a quick attack and win the game. So those were the battles, and I hope you enjoyed them. And I will see you next time, I guess. Yeah.